नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्मांगरागाय महेश्वराय
In the yogic system, we found out in what state of breathing the cellular rejuvenation happens at its highest. I walked into his laboratory, all kinds of weird machines and computers and stuff, stacked up computers. I said, I don't want anything checked, I'm fine. But he said, no, we have to check you. And he checked, I don't know what it is, he took my blood samples, he had this, that and everything, and he put me on all kinds of machines and he said, my cellular age is 25. I said, well, I feel that way. I don't know about myself, at least I feel that way.
As the concerns of survival recede, human beings will naturally evolve into perceiving higher things.
Breathing can have a great effect on your body and mind. You can be more stable and more in tune with the universe around you. In a conversation with Dr. Sanjeev K. Chowdhury, CEO of Super Religare Laboratories, SRL, in New Delhi, Sadhguru talks about how breathing affects the human system and how breathing is used in yoga.
And Sadhguru, in respect of the importance of breathing?
Oh, you must breathe, believe me. What can I say? If you turn on your TV, there is Zumba and there is insanity. Yes, it is insanity, I can understand. You know this thing, what I'm talking about? These are all exercise systems today, going crazy, viral on the televisions and other places. In the yogic system, we found out in what state of breathing the cellular rejuvenation happens at its highest. If you breathe in a certain way, your cellular rejuvenation will be highest.
Sadhguru then talks about an experience he had in Germany, where a doctor wanted to test his cellular age.
I walked into his laboratory, all kinds of weird machines and computers and stuff, stacked up computers. I said, I don't want anything checked, I'm fine. But he said, no, we have to check you. And he checked, I don't know what it is, he took my blood samples, he had this, that and everything, and he put me on all kinds of machines and he said, my cellular age is 25. I said, well, I feel that way. I don't know about myself, at least I feel that way.
As part of the basic practice of his inner engineering program, they teach Shambhavi Mahamudra. Sadhguru recounts that the University of California did an extensive study on it, and they found that for those who do Shambhavi for more than 3 months, the neuronal regeneration of the brain is 241% higher than the average.
It is the highest recorded ever, just because of a certain pattern of breathing. So breath is life, isn't it? If I take away your breath, you're finished. Something so vital. It is not just about breathing more oxygen, there's a lot more to it.
Breathing has a huge effect on the body. In one of his talks about Hatha Yoga, Sadhguru explains the effect of breathing on the body. According to him, slower breathing makes your body more stable, more perceptive, and more in tune with everything around you.
There is a certain dimension of yoga where we are talking about by bringing the body to a certain level of relaxation, not by controlling it, but by bringing it to a certain dimension of relaxation, the number of breaths that you take per minute will go down. Normally, we're taking 12 to 15 breaths per minute. If it goes down to 12, then you know the language of your body. Everything that happens in your body you know, simply because the static in your mind has gone down. If your breath goes down to 9 per minute, you know the language of the birds, animals, trees and every other living thing on the planet. If your breath goes down to 6, you know the language of the inanimate. If your breath goes down to 3, then you know the language of the entire universe.
But meditation is not the only way to do this. Slowing down breathing through a combination of meditation and through practice every day, you can make your body not just more stable, but also more reliable.
If you keep your mind in a certain way, the amount of extra energy that you have is enormous. Anything that's happening with big friction will consume enormous amount of energy. So physiologically, psychologically, energy-wise, if you bring friction-free function of your system, metabolism will drop and you will function very efficiently, because when you want to pitch it up, you have a whole range to pitch it up. Within 3 days, we can teach you a simple form of meditation, which will bring down your metabolism by approximately 24%. This is the highest drop that you can have in conscious states of meditativeness.
Sadhguru explains the difference between the natural evolution of your body through practice and forcefully changing it. Practicing asanas or breathing slightly deeper than normal may increase the duration of your breath over a period of time. You will start to breathe slower and deeper. This will cause a natural evolution in your body and in your mind.
Normally, a human being is breathing somewhere 12 to 15 times per minute. Breath is very directly connected to how the mental fluctuations happen. I don't know if science has explored this, but in our experience it's very much there. Suppose naturally, not by effort, by doing the right kind of things with your system, naturally if your breath drops below 11, then you begin to understand various reverberations that are happening around you in terms of all the subsonic sounds in which the animals are communicating becomes very obvious to you. If your breath drops below 9, naturally, without controlling it, then what the plants are exuding, the plant life, what it is doing, becomes very obvious to you. If your breath drops below 6, then what the inanimate things, how they're reverberating. This is known as rithambara pragna. That means the reverberations of every form and the sounds attached to it become very clear to you. Or in other words, the nature of the universe can be grasped. If you know the language of the inanimate, every form, how it is made, what is its nature, what it is right now and what it will evolve into, or what it was yesterday and what it is evolved into, all this is becoming apparent to you. As the concerns of survival recede, human beings will naturally evolve into perceiving higher things. But the important thing is the level of static, because breath is a survival process. If you sit still, it goes down. The more still your body becomes, the less you breathe. If you bring your whole system to a certain level of stillness, not being in a hyperventilated state, then your perception goes on increasing.
This larger sense of awareness can help bring balance and stability to your body and mind. Sadhguru says that over 70% of ailments are chronic. He explains that this is because there is a fundamental imbalance in the body. Meditation and practice can help regulate and maintain that balance, allowing you to live a vibrant life.
If you bring your energy body to full vibrance and proper balance, you will see your physical body and your mental structure will be perfectly healthy. I can show this to you in terms of hundreds and thousands of people who walked out of their ailments. This is not a cure, this is not a miracle, this is just a realignment of your system. Little, if you set it on a better platform, it functions better.
Are you going to practice breathing more deeply? What topics would you like us to cover in the next videos? Feel free to comment down below. Thanks for watching.